All right, after the party is the after party. Welcome everybody. I am your host Ray. I'm doing this by myself because I feel like I'm the only one that's going to care about this. I don't think everybody else, anybody that I would know will probably care about this, but me. Not saying much, but it's just I think it's interesting. So I'm just gonna um review this on my own, and plus, this has already been out. A lot of people been talking about this. Why the fuck not? So two things. One, I ordered a camcorder, so I'm waiting for a camcorder to get it. I do have a webcam. Um, I do have a webcam. Webcam is fine. But I also wanted to see what it's like to use a camcorder, and plus like BlurCon's having a what they call BlurCon coming soon has what they call a geek nick, and I want to get a camcorder for that just so I can uh record things that's happening in there. I don't expect nothing spicy, even though it's called Geeknik and it's supposed to be like play all words of Freaknik. But I'm pretty sure that like the people today don't get wild as the aunties and the older women back in the '90s. So I'm not expecting much. But then again, I could be surprised. But my cosplay is going to be a nigga from the '90s with the camcorder. I'm going to be recording shit. But I also want to record cosplay. People doing cosplay, which is like, you see a lot of creative cosplay in BlurCon. So if you're in the DMV area around, I think it's around March, come to BlurCon. BlurCon is a fantastic event. It's definitely grassroots, and I think it's growing bigger and bigger to I'm pretty sure it's going to be bigger than that venue that we have in Virginia sooner or later. I hope to the fact that he does get big. It does get bigger and bigger, so it can move. So it could, you know. I hope the event goes well enough so he can get bigger venues. I can speak, but anyway, like we've all been talking about this. I did honestly. I gave my thoughts on this. I didn't put it up, but I might as well do it this way since I don't really feel like editing it, and I feel like doing it live might be better. So, I'm going through Fawcett Media because that's the first person I saw doing this, and honestly, which is why you see Fawcett Media right here. Um, talking about, so I'm watching a reactor reacting to a show. Yes, which is which is what right now I am looking at this Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels situation. I already looked at it like a couple three times, and then so because I already know a lot of people don't give their opinions about this, I'm just going to have some bluff notes about it, or I'm just going to analyze the almost fight or the shit that could have that almost went down. So without further ado, all right, and hopefully I don't already check my mic. My mic is good. I think everything's good. So let's get to the video.
You talking
No,
loud,
you talking loud,
and you still
and
talking around.
what you
What did
trying
the
to do-
Caucasian male
what
do
you
to
trying to-
America
I'm not-
to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You
I'm not
dancing
getting into
around
that.
it, and that's why I lose.
Okay, so by the way, if you're wondering my thoughts, Anton Daniels, I know he's done stuff for the black community, but I know he'll also be a grifter, and he kind of like tap dances and coons sometimes for the white man. I've seen him do it a couple times to where it's just like it's weird because you kind of like want to like the brother because the brother is kind of like he is a multimillionaire. He does have money and all that shit. Kind of like want to. It's like you kind of want to root for him, but he's also kind of a bootlicker, and he's said some bootlicker shit, which is probably why they're in this spot together. To tell you the truth, I'll be, and Corey Holcomb was not no liberal either, but at the same time, and I think someone explained this. It's just like he's not conservative, but he also don't really fuck with the coon shit either. Like black men, we're normally conservative, but we also don't really fuck with the coon shit. It's weird. Like we're in that weird middle. It's like I don't really call myself like we don't really call ourselves liberals, but we also are very conservative. But most black men wouldn't really say they are conservative because we also know the white man is just if the white man we know how the white man is, and they're like really racist over there. If anything, as a black man, I always say we are. A man without a country. If you ever seen The Wire, um, Barksdale told Stringer Bell, "Yeah, you're a man without a country." It's just like, and he gave this whole analogy about the man without a country. That's what black men are when it comes to politics. We are a men without a country. With that being said, um, both of them have very different. I feel like have interesting views that you can kind of like rock with both of them, but I don't rock with the bootlicking that sometimes Anton Daniels do, and I guess that's what he's calling them out for. So let's just get that part out. Um, Now again, we're analyzing an almost fight, so let's just play how this kind of like start where the almost fight started from, and it started from here. So
Respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing.
okay, now let me. I want to. I want to say something like if I saw most of this before, like we're online right now, so obviously you can see where that shit escalated. Now, I will say this, even though I think he do be bootlegging, I understand that where some black people is just like, imagine you do because Anton Davis has helped black people. He has helped black people. He has put in jobs for black people. Still, I mean, he still be bootlegging, but he has also helped out the black community. And I know one thing that a lot of black dudes, because we're not on a democratic train, a lot of people get looked at as coons, including Antoine Daniels. Now, the one thing they don't like being called is a coon, especially if they know they've done stuff for black people. I don't think any black man don't like that. That's why, like, Stephen A. Smith got mad at Tara Owens when Tara Owens said Max Kellerman is blacker than you, Stephen A. And Stephen A. kind of like lost it. I think any nigga is like that because they feel like, yo, it's more than we don't have to be because a lot of people's like, I don't need to be on this Democratic plantation. And sometimes the Democrats is not doing well for us too. Maybe we should try a better party. Now, with that being said, the Republican Party is not it either, which is why I said we're men without a country. It's like sometimes we support the hell out of the Democrats, but they don't really like us as black men. At least me as a black man, I don't think they like us at all. Now, calling no, I think where you saw there, he said you kissing the ass of the white person. I'm paraphrasing. You're kissing the ass of the white person. Anton Daniels didn't like that. And with that, it's just like, oh, you're not just gonna say that and then get away with one. I feel like Anton Daniels was now like, now I gotta up it up to where he said, you suck. I'm not monetized. You suck the dick. You suck the dick of the black man, and you saw Corey Holcomb's face right there. I know this nigga did. He goes, I know this nigga did not just say that, and then this is where it all spawns up.
Oh, now see, if I had to say where this conversation went bad, you went bad. You learn never mention or invite somebody to your private area.
That's man code number one, by the way. It's like, and like I had look. I remember when I was younger, the people used to throw, especially New Yorkers, they'll tell you that SMD, suck my dick. They'll tell you that all the time, and motherfuckers, that start fights. You tell a nigga eat a dick or suck my dick or all that other stuff, yeah, it start fights. So it's just I used to tell people, well, if you gonna tell them that, you better be ready to get your hands ready. And look, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a tough guy, but as a man, there are level. I know there are men. As a man, I know there are points and things that you just don't do, and you just don't cross unless you are trying to initiate a fight. telling someone to SMD is one of them. Okay, now you're looking for a fight. Now here come one, whether you want to or not. Now here comes.
And it's up in the.
What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
See, ain't
homie,
nobody
let me
gonna
tell you something,
Ain't
homie.
nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't nobody
suck
gonna tell you.
dick.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
He said, "Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do." That is part of the problem. Like, and that's what I'm saying. In certain conversations, you can't talk like that. Corey is a man in his 50s. You can't say that, yeah, you do, yeah, you do. So that's your doubling and tripling down on that statement, right? I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna be quiet. Let this thing rock out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit so you can hear.
Start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah, let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't
suck
nobody gonna
dick.
tell you. Yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck
You
dick,
doing.
homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you, I don't. Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't
suck
nobody gonna
dick.
tell you. Yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck
You
dick,
doing.
homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie.
I want you to look at that right there. First of all, Darlene, like, she's very uncomfortable. You can tell Darlene is really uncomfortable. But I want you to just like look at Anton, and you can tell he's like, oh, he's egging him on. He's like, now I want you to do something. And this is where I felt like you wasn't there to have a conversation. You was there to antagonize and clout chase. And yes, he has viewers. Yes, he has the viewers. He don't really need. I know people gonna say he got the viewers, he got the money. Does he really need? I said, as long as people get to put their eyes on you, that's all that matters to some people. Especially like, since both y'all have platforms with men. With I feel like it's majority of men be on. So now, like I said, he um he tried him. He felt like, and Lee Attorney was talking about this. Oh no, you're not gonna fuck with my brand. And I'm paraphrasing, but Lee Attorney is like both of these. They're not, fighting each other as men, but they fighting each other's brand. Both of these men got brands, and Anton feels like he was attacked from a brand standpoint, and and him calling Corey Holcomb a dick sucker is another because Corey Holcomb talk about the backdooria shit all the fucking time, like who's getting backdoored and all kinds of things. So now that's Anton Daniels up in it. So, and I don't know like if he thought he wasn't going to do shit, but again, a lot of these people say they're not tough guys. Because Anton Daniels was talking about this afterwards. He's like, I'm not a tough guy. Okay, but you doing tough guy shit. Now, again, I understand you have to help, what's the word I'm looking for? You got to preserve your brand, but at the same time, I felt like there was better ways of getting that across without trying to telling the nigga, oh, you suck dick. It's like, damn, I kissed the ass of the white man. Huh. Oh, no, you suck dick to the black people. And this is where it conspired to.
Believe me when I tell you, I don't do that.
Tell you,
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats.
I'm with it,
Homie, I don't do no.
Okay, now, this is where I really want to analyze it. And analyze the almost fight. For one, Dolly's, I didn't notice Dolly was smiling. I think she's still uncomfortable with Dolly smiling. One, because a lot of people was like, Corey, because your dick sucking didn't swing. If this was 20 years ago, if both of these men was in their 20s, maybe even 30s, Corey right now, he has the advantage right here. Because he didn't get up. He just swung on him right there. Now, if you remember when Zoe Williams punched Ari Spears on the 5150 show, Zoe Williams was up. Now, yes, Ari Spears was drunk, but Zoe Williams was up, and he had the advantage the whole time. Did not let Ari Spears get the advantage where Ari Spears had to duck and protect himself. If Corey Holcomb would have really swung, he'd have swung right here. I have the advantage. I'm not giving you the advantage. There's no fair fight. There's no fair ones in real fighting. Nobody really gives people fair ones in real fighting. Right here, I have the advantage. I'm not going to sit down. I'm already up. I'm already in your face. You are you. I'm gonna be real. Once he got up, I'd have got up. And I'm gonna tell you about the almost fight I had in seventh grade. Now I had this. I don't know why, but nigga done said something. I don't remember what the fuck we was almost about to fight about. Nigga said something. Said something to me. I said something back. When that nigga got up, I got up. That nigga, he punched me twice in my chest. I didn't feel it because I had this big ass puffer jacket. And I'm gonna be real with you, like it didn't hurt, but I think it didn't hurt because I had that big ass puffer jacket. Now I'm not saying dude was weak or not, but it just didn't hurt because I had that big ass puffer jacket. I had this big ass puffer jacket. It kind of absorbed the blows. Now after the teacher broke it up, nothing really happened. None of us got suspended. He didn't get suspended, but I ate the like. I just stood there. He fired two off. Boom, boom, right in my chest. And I just stood there and took this shit. Like I said, I had a big puffer jacket on. And then the teacher broke it up. We never fought after that. And we could have fought after that. But the moral of the story is when he got up, I got up. Because I was not going to catch me slacking. And I was not going to let you get the advantage of me. You just walking up on me. And I'm not even saying that like I'm a tough guy. But I just knew instinctively. When he got up, I got up. And like you know what's funny? The next time I saw him, he was like, "What's up? What's up?" And it was just like water under the bridge. It was, being young and testosterone. Again, I'm not saying that it was a tough guy but nothing really happened. Except, I mean, he hit me in my chest. But again, like I said, I didn't feel the shit because of the big puffer jacket. Again, right here. If this was maybe if they was in their 20s, right here, you this close to us, man. I'm not sitting down. I already have the advantage here. I'm swinging on you. So we gonna go with that. We like Corey could have swung on him if he really wanted to, but again, these men are like 40s and in their 40s and 50s. You know, I feel like when you're in that age, you ain't got that much left in you. It's like, but you also gotta not saying you're a punk, but it's just like I ain't sure like we are. He did have to check him though. He really did have to check him. So let's keep going.
I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none
Well,
of that
I
shit
tell you
right
what,
now.
watch that dick sucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You say a
homie.
lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You think I
Okay,
give a fuck about what you talking
that
about,
gay
nigga?
shit,
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm a respect.
Right here now, it's funny because Anton Daniels was on the show talking about this is one of his greatest victories. Now, if you really want to, again, now this is where I'm going at Anton. If you was really about that life, you'd have been like dick sucker, dick sucker, dick sucker. Because I've been around. Let's just say this: majority of my friends are hotheads. Majority of people I used to hang around hotheads. I don't know why hotheads attract me. Pause. But I'm always around niggas that are hothead. If he really if he really wanted to, and this is where I'm like Anton could have done something right here. You would have said dick sucker, dick sucker, dick sucker. all that right there. And this is where, and he didn't do that. So that's why, like, Corey felt like he got that upper hand in here. Now, if you're asking me, no one had that upper hand because nothing happened. Just some words going on, nothing happened. So, um, right here, like I said, if Anton really would have done something, if he really, really, really would have done something, he'd have been like dick sucker, dick sucker, dick sucker. And again, I'm not no tough guy, but a lot of niggas I know, you say that shit again, and they're like them niggas right in your face, like dick sucker. It's like, especially when you say I don't respect, nigga, all them words is flying out.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're
good.
not bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do dick
We can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go on our back. I don't give a fuck about
no,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit
sucking
for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time.
I disagree with that. I definitely disagree with that. I don't think this is for the internet. You want to know why? Because it's rare that these flare-ups happen on the 5150 show. If you watch the 5150 show as long as I have, this is not the nature of the show. The nature of the show is that there's comedy in the cultural commentary. And the fact that this energy has gotten to this place, it's only happened 3 or 4 other times. This is a problem, right? And all this going out back, you know, that you can handle that on your own time. While you're on camera here, I'm like I said, it started off acrimonious. And the fact that we got to this place is interesting. But I'm just saying, like, that line, you suck the dick of black people, is always going to be a trigger for somebody like Corey Holcomb. You got to know.
It'd be a trigger for anybody because no one likes to be invited to their private parts. And again, Anton Davis didn't say anything after that. Like, if he really wanted to, he could have said something after that. So, I'm gonna
Know that. Being in the
I don't do dick
We can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go on our back. I don't give a fuck
sir,
about
no,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton, listen, don't
I'ma
disrespect
let
me
you
like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
You
it
didn't call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this
because
my
that
show.
make- that's
He said, don't get close to me. Why are you so close to me? Like I said, and he getting it out. Corey.
shit is a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't
bro.
dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go
I'll
out back
show you
right
who the
now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, homie,
No,
look.
it's just not respect.
Poor Darlene. Poor Darlene. Poor Darlene. And this is another reason why, like, and again, nobody's a punk here. But I just think Corey was more cognizant because Darlene was in the way. I think that's why, like, you want to see him later, you want to like move Darlene, there's men in the way. And this is what women do. It's just like there are some women that, you know, they don't mind the violence, they'll sit and watch the violence, but there's some that they'll get in the middle of this shit. And I've seen it all the time where there are some women that get in the middle of this shit, and it's just like, I need you to move out the way, but they know you're in the way, you're not really going to do shit. Usually, you're not going to try because you don't want to hit the woman. And I feel like um, Corey was cognizant that she was there, and I think that's why she was throwing it. It's like he ain't gonna swing if I'm right here. But Corey was just like moved by 2 men because he don't know what Anton to do. But shout out to her, she was trying to break the fucking fight up, and this she was definitely trying to break the fight up, but she needed to stay out the way. This was like between 2 men. Like I know a lot of women. I appreciate when women do this. I say it all the time. I appreciate when y'all do this shit because sometimes it does take a woman's voice to calm everybody down. But at the same time, you gotta let the men handle this shit.
Talking about the equipment.
Gully, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now, because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not
Because that ain't
you not that tough.
Oh, and this is where it cuts out for a second. I want.
Ain't nobody saying I'm sucking dick no more. Everything straight.
For sure, for sure.
And that's the bottom line. That is that I take.
And I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said what he said, so I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir.
The funny part about this, cause like, and I hate when niggas do this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate when niggas do this because I've seen them. I see a lot of people. I seen a lot of people do this before. It's like usually after aftermath they talk all the biggest shit. Like I'd have beat the fuck out of him for real. It's like I've done that before too, and even then it's just I don't like doing that. But I also feel like people you need to get that one off that rest. I call it a wrestling promo. That you gotta took him down, gotta put him in a headlock and. I don't know. It'd have been World War III if I would have went in there. You don't know what I was gonna do to him. I was sizing. I was like, both of y'all didn't swing. So, in my opinion, both of y'all don't need to be talking tough like what you could have done when there was the opportunity. There was opportunity there. You was right next to each other. Y'all ain't do shit. Again, not calling no one sissies, not calling no one pussies, or none of that shit. I'm not calling no one soft, but also I'm just saying like you can't be talking that tough, and especially because this is where like because Anton doing it more than Corey did, but when I know Corey was doing it after he left, but they were still in the vicinity, so I can. I'm not saying I'm favoring Corey, but like I said, get your one off, and then just I hope y'all don't really talk about it. But the more y'all keep talking about it, then in my opinion, I said I'm gonna look at you like if you got all that energy, you could have just done something about that. And niggas don't have the excuse, but I just think that right here, y'all could have. If you want to talk all that tough talk, you could have done something with it.
Yes, sir. So, question: Given that black people, given that black people are on the Democratic plantation, what do you say about the use of Christianity to make slaves out of black people?
In what, today's time or historically?
No, sir. Historically.
Yeah, absolutely. It was used in a negative way, but anything can be used in a positive or negative way. You can weaponize literally anything. Corporate America, for example. You can use the internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people. You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people.
Corey ain't doing too much talking right about now.
And so you can't just say that Christianity itself is used. The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people.
Absolutely.
So it depends on the person, and that's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because
Right.
everybody.
I don't think Corey listened. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm looking at Corey say he don't want to hear this nigga talk. He's just waiting for him to talk to. He's like, I need to get this nigga up out of here. I think he's thinking about getting this nigga up out of here. It's funny because he's still trying to run a show because he has to run a show. But I'm looking at Corey right now. It's just like I think he's like, I can't wait till I get this nigga up out of here. I don't. You don't want to hear his voice. It's like the longer I look at him, the more you want to punch him. So
that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
that's not true, because I know some good Caucasian
the teachings
white men.
of Jesus,
and I know some bad Caucasian white men.
Oh, that's important. He brought it up. This is one of the points that Corey had. He said, "You're not going to say anything about white men." That's that out.
I'm saying the reason I don't have a
Let's
listen,
keep
listen,
everything respectful.
listen. This is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
And see, that should be the end of it right there, right? That should be the end of it. But of course, you know, it's ego. It's ego. Like, I don't see why Anton doesn't end it just right there. This could have been a huge moment to show how black men could have a disagreement and continue on. And sure, they didn't come to blows, but this didn't resolve how I thought it probably should have.
I was going to say the same thing, but you took the words right out of my mouth. Ego. Ego. And you're going to keep on seeing it. It seems like they couldn't let it go, especially both of them. They could not let that shit go. Even though he apologized, but it was just like, he just did not want to let that shit go. And you're going to see that he's going to, even though he apologized, and I'm using quotation marks, even though he apologized, he's going to keep pushing the subject. And he's going to keep pushing the almost fight to where it's just like, you'll see it escalate again.
Unfortunately.
I appreciate that because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically, but I have a switch.
I do too. When I'm a man, just like
I respect your switch. I respect your switch.
You too.
Okay, good. I'm glad, brother.
Good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And
let's look at the handshake.
Fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother.
I don't know. He ain't looking at him in his face. Hold on. Look, go back.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight.
Something about that. He not looking at him. Like, usually if you have an altercation like that, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm looking at you in your eyes. Like, we're gonna look at, you know, you look at a man in his eyes. I don't, him kind of like looking away. I don't know. That looked like disrespect to me. That looks like disrespect. I might be over exaggerating. I might be missing something, but to me, like, you not looking at, because Corey's giving him eye contact, but he's not returning the same eye contact. And I'm not gonna also that line. That looked like a limp ass handshake. I'm not. Again, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be looking too far into it, but the non-eye contact and the little limp handshake, I'm not feeling that.
Respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
we good.
That when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying, like, I could get back straight. We just when I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it.
You got to stop, Anton, and they do this to do it with this. But like like,
it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers.
Right.
I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers.
Right.
And we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And then we shake hands and we keep it moving. once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even.
Also, stop over, and this is the one with Corey, and this is how most people stop over explaining yourself. And this is another thing I tell people: stop over explaining yourself. If it's dead, dead. Go to the next topic. You ain't got. But this is what I'm talking about. You can talk about that afterwards. You can talk about that after. Right now, just get back to the money. Let's get back to the topics. We like it's over, and this is on both ends. It's over. We ain't gotta talk about it no more. Let's get back to the discussion at hand. We ain't gotta keep regurgitating the same shit. But again, I know we have egos. Sometimes it's hard to let shit go. Some people I'm not. Some people it's just like it's like this. He said, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting it. Nah, you can't have it. No. Let me tell you something, nigga. Let me tell you something. You know what? I don't like you, nigga. Like it'll get to that point. So let's get back to it.
Know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like throw I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do, absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't said nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me.
Anton has a point, but when he asked him, he give him an example? He should have gave him an example. And trust me, I think it's him saying kissing the ass of the white man, but Anton should have gave him an example.
Let me say this last part.
Land.
But I get it because you don't know me and I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, so basically you're going to live streams to have interactions like this. Because if that's the case, that you're inviting drama into your life, which, you know, I got to talk about the stagecraft of Anton Daniels too, because Anton is known for this. Like, he's known to go on platforms and garner attention to then kind of ingratiate himself to their audience or prove something to the audience, which the 5150 audience, the chat room goons, they're a tougher crowd. So I felt like Anton had his defense up because of that. And so in order to garner that attention, he's probably got to exhibit that he ain't no punk.
Not to mention, he did that with Yada Awakening too, when they had the debate, and that was a weird debate too. We did an after party on that. That's real down the line back then, but that was actually a good after. That was like me, Father, and B, and I think someone else was on there, but I think it was mostly me, Father, and B, and yeah, let's get to it.
Which, if you really see Corey ain't on that. He ain't on trying to punk you. But if you trip that line, as you see, he gonna press you. And so he's pressing him right now, just by standing in space. He didn't even move back. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the stream, a financial
something for whatever reason they want to. How about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason they want to be ready to do something, but what I'm saying to you is, you know, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle
I'm a
whatever.
I'm gonna skip to where they kind of like get back up to it. I think this is right here.
To be studied.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a.
I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face.
Yeah.
And then you act like
That was kind of slick. That was a slick shit.
It was before this. Hold on.
Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Still talking about the chat. Shift on a dime. You having a good time, you goes left.
Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything
Still talking
but
about the chat.
himself
No.
and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout
he
out
ain't
to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to
and
the
he ain't
chat.
shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
What?
Be careful shitting on me.
Right there. Again. Just couldn't let it go, right? Just couldn't let it go. Matter of fact, you started that fire. You poured the gasoline on that one. You lit the match. You was just like, oh, I'm gonna get this nigga riled up again. And like I'm not gonna say Corey bit into the trap, but obviously it's just like who you talking again, us as black men, we get it. It's like who you talking to? You know, like, who you talking to like that? So okay, this is what we mean by you just couldn't let it go. And yet, you know, if you gonna be like that, you might as well just I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. You could have most people I know would have swung by now.
Because I feel like you talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm
Well,
telling
be
you.
careful.
I'm telling you.
You
man.
shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk. I got security. You got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't got
shit.
security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough. You just said that
I'm
you're
not
even
talking tough.
guy.
I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You
easily
said you
triggered?
disrespected me in my face.
Yeah.
And then you act like
That was kind of slick. That was a slick shot. That was at a pop about this going on. Pick up the
So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt.
Nah.
Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you
But you still
disrespected me in
triggered by
my
it
face
because you don't accept the apology because
you still
feel
talking about
some type of
everybody
way.
else except yourself and
No,
white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened.
Okay, so you apologize now. So there's not going to be no conversation after this.
But there is going to be a conversation. Matter of fact, they don't stop the conversation after this. Right? Again, this is one of those things where it's just like, Anton just wanted to have the last word. I feel like you just wanted to have the last word. You ever been into those arguments? It's just a nigga just wanted to have the last word. It's just you say something, they got to say something back. You like they got to have the last word. It's just like they can't walk away. Oh no.
Right? You apologized and you rap.
Talking about me, it sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right.
Damn.
I be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time.
That was direct.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
So you proved the
hypocritical.
point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
No, you hypocritical.
Just gone,
bro.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm about to jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical.
bitch ass to
And
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga.
Like I said, it was a lively discussion. I kind of wish Anton had stayed. And I think he was actually.
I'm gonna disagree. I'm glad they left because we don't need to see two 40, 50-year-old people rumbling. Again, if they was both in their 20s, there'd have been some furniture moving. It didn't like the highest of testosterone, the highest of the height of your alpha male is like you not letting the other one speak. Yeah, furniture would have been moving. It's like I said, Corey, where I was saying right here.
Let's switch seats.
No.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it. Homie, I don't.
Right here. First off, yeah. If a nigga walking up on me, I'm standing. I am standing. You not gonna walk up on me like that. I done seen many fights where niggas just walk up on somebody and then just steal off on while he's still the joint, and while like they're stuck in the chair, and this nigga is teeing off on a motherfucker because he got the advantage. Soon as he got up from soon as he got up from his chair and walked over there, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I think other people would have said the same thing. Yeah, that'd have been that'd have been your instinct to get up. I've seen a lot of times when niggas just like they get their ass whipped because they didn't get up. So yeah, I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't fight, but it's one of those things where it's just like I don't even think this conversation. I'm not gonna say this conversation needs to happen, but I will say this is what happens when sometimes you get two different opinions, and then like shit's gonna go left. So, shit is gonna go left. Now the only thing is, like I said, these are these both they make money. Both of these men make money. Both of them got careers. Both of them make money. Both of them got their own platforms, and like they're not gonna lose. It's like, and Anton don't even want to go to jail either. That's so they're not gonna fight on camera. Even though they had the little state, they put the 5150 shit. Them niggas not gonna fight camera. Nothing was really gonna happen from both sides. But I know the only reason I'm saying is because I seen people on Anton because I was watching Anton's joint and he was just like, "Oh yeah," the girl was like, "Yeah, he wasn't gonna do nothing." I was like, "But you didn't either." Both like when he looked at you and said, "Call me a dick sucking gay," you didn't do it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna say Corey could have done something either, but Corey didn't swing either. So in my opinion, nobody wins. I don't think there is a winner in this. I just think this is just two men with big ass egos. But in my opinion, like I said, they get the. I hope like what I expect is just like you get your one off, you get your one off. I don't know if they're gonna keep going at each other or not, but you already got your one off. You got your one off on your show, and Anton Daniels got the one off on this show talking about I had to beat the shit out of him. I was like, I'm looking at I'm looking at you weird. It's like, well, you had ample opportunity, but that's just me, and that's how I look at it. Um, I would like to thank everybody for coming in. Uh, this is my analysis of an almost fight that happened. Shout out to Fawcett Media. If y'all don't follow him, follow him. If y'all want to follow Corey Holcomb or Anton Daniels, I'm pretty sure follow theirs as well. This is it for the after party. My name is Ray, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.